In the vibrant city of Brighton, Sophia embarks on a journey to learn English, embracing new experiences in a foreign land. Each lesson deepens her understanding of both language and herself. Through challenges and discoveries, she finds her voice in this new world. Hello, my name is Sophia. I am a student of English literature, and this is my story. I want to share my life in Brighton, a vibrant city in England, and tell you about my fantastic teacher. You can read my story and learn English with me. Chapter 1. The beginning of the journey. It is a beautiful summer day, and I am traveling on a train. Two women are sitting opposite me, conversing in English. Though I don't understand much yet, I am a beginner, and my heart races with excitement. I muster the courage to speak to them, using basic English phrases. To my delight, they understand me, and this connection brings me immense joy. I express my desire to learn English, and the women, who introduce themselves as Emily and Chloe, explain they are returning home from a conference. Our conversation lasts about 10 minutes. As we near my station, I bid them goodbye. They kindly share their contact information, inviting me to visit them in London. After that encounter, I commit to improving my English every day. I translate texts, watch films, and immerse myself in the language. 6 months pass, and my English has significantly improved, yet my thirst for knowledge remains unquenched. I decide to head to London to further my studies. Upon my arrival in the bustling city, I enroll in a language school. My first lesson is on a bright Monday morning. I meet my teacher, Miss Parker, and fellow students. She is a young, kind lady with an approachable demeanor. We introduce ourselves, and she dives right into the lesson. Miss Parker poses a question to the class, curious about our general knowledge of the language. She informs us that she will teach us using a highly effective method. Instead of relying solely on textbooks, we will integrate English into our daily lives. This approach resonates with me. I have always found traditional studying tedious and confusing. We discuss the importance of using language as a means of communication. Parker emphasizes that learning a new language should be about expressing ideas and emotions. Many students memorize vocabulary and grammar rules, yet fail to practice speaking. Miss Parker believes that while memorization is crucial, daily practice is essential. Our lesson continues with discussions about our hobbies and interests. I relish the opportunity to practice speaking in pairs and with Miss Parker. This interactive style of learning proves to be incredibly effective for me, filling me with happiness. Chapter 2. Discovering vocabulary. On Tuesday, I return to school. One of the students, Aisha, asks an intriguing question about the best way to learn new words. Miss Parker shares her insights, explaining that reading is statistically the most effective method. She advises us to read for at least 30 minutes each day, emphasizing the importance of choosing texts that captivate our interest. She encourages us to engage with materials that resonate with us personally, whether fictional or non-fictional. Whenever we encounter unfamiliar words, we should consult a dictionary to understand their meanings. This practice solidifies our vocabulary in our minds, allowing us to remember these words effortlessly. As the lesson progresses, we discuss the job market in London and suitable opportunities for students like us. I share my ambition to find work during my spare time after classes. My classmates inform me about the local job center, where many student jobs are available. Later that day, I visit the job center, feeling nervous yet excited. The staff member there informs me of several student positions, including a role as a barista in a cafe. I express my concerns about my lack of experience, but she assures me that my English skills are adequate. I can start on Thursday, and this opportunity thrills me. On Wednesday, I return to school, eager to learn more. I notice Jin, a quieter student from South Korea, looking troubled. When Miss Parker asks if anyone has questions, he confesses his struggle with pronunciation. He understands English well but is apprehensive about speaking. Miss Parker encourages him and the rest of us, sharing techniques to improve pronunciation. She explains that many students inadvertently apply the pronunciation rules of their native languages to English, resulting in a noticeable difference. However, she assures us that we can enhance our pronunciation with a technique called shadowing. Shadowing involves mimicking the sounds we hear. Miss Parker illustrates this with videos showcasing the technique. We practice for a few minutes, and I find it surprisingly effective. I feel inspired and eager to improve my own speaking skills. After class, I inquire about sports activities at school. The receptionist informs me about a football team and table tennis club. I decide to join the football team, excited to meet new people from various countries, including Brazil, Japan, and Spain. I attend my first training session that afternoon, feeling a sense of belonging. Chapter 3. Embracing New Techniques. On Thursday, I return to school, eager for another lesson. Our class welcomes a new student, Elena, from Italy. Miss Parker introduces her, mentioning that she had previously attended a beginner's course. When Elena speaks, her fluency impresses us all. She reveals that she learned English at home using techniques she discovered from Miss Parker's classes. I listen intently as she explains her methods, including shadowing and the practice of thinking aloud. Intrigued, I ask Mr. Parker to elaborate on thinking aloud. Miss Parker explains that it's a powerful technique requiring strong motivation. It may seem peculiar at first, but expressing thoughts verbally in English can significantly improve fluency. I am determined to try this method. Elena shares her experience with thinking aloud. She began with simple sentences, gradually building her confidence. She emphasizes that the hardest part was simplifying her thoughts from her native language into English. However, she persisted, and eventually she could converse effortlessly. Inspired by Elena's story, I commit to practicing thinking aloud. I want to improve my speaking skills and gain confidence. Chapter 4. The Power of Practice. As the weeks go by, I incorporate reading, listening, thinking, and speaking into my daily routine. I dedicate at least 40 minutes to each activity. My English improves, and I feel more comfortable communicating with my classmates and locals in Brighton. One afternoon, while exploring the city, I visit a quaint cafe where I strike up a conversation with the barista, Lucas. He hails from France and is passionate about art. Our discussion flows effortlessly, and I am thrilled to practice my English in a real-life setting. As I continue my journey, I reflect on how far I have come since that first train ride. My confidence has blossomed, and I am grateful for the friendships I've formed. My experiences in Brighton, coupled with the guidance of Miss Parker and the support of my classmates, have enriched my life immeasurably. Now, I look forward to each new day, eager to learn and grow. Whether through conversations with new friends, reading fascinating books, or honing my pronunciation, I embrace every opportunity to enhance my English skills. In the heart of England, I have discovered not just a new language, but a new sense of self, fueled by determination and the joy of learning.